What's up, YouTube? Midnitekrawlr back up in this piece, and I'm in the mood for something a little bit different. I haven't really been picking up much of anything lately, so let's switch it up and let me share with you my sci-fi movie collection on DVD. Now, you won't see any horror in this, but you will see what I consider sci-fi, maybe some post-apocalyptic, and what the hell, I'll throw in some fantasy as well, because I don't have very many fantasy DVDs. So without further ado, let's go ahead and kick things off with Blade Runner, the director's cut. This is one that I haven't given much love to, and I really need to revisit this one again, as I recently caught the newest one, and I did enjoy that. But yeah, nice little snapper case, a cult classic. RoboCop. Absolutely adore this film. Super violent, and this one includes all the gore, as it has like the it has all the extra footage that was deleted or what have you. Yeah, RoboCop, just so freaking awesome, as well as RoboCop 2. Do enjoy this one with the little kid with that machine gun as a suitcase. That's pretty dope. Yeah, but lots of fun as well. Here's a childhood favorite of mine, The Last Starfighter. Wow, just absolutely adore this film. Yep. Y'all know what's up, you 80 kids out there. Alright, Enemy Mine, man. This one, really enjoyed the hell out of this one as well in my childhood. It's pretty deep stuff too, man. It's it can pull at your heartstrings as well. Enemy Mine, some good stuff right here. Dune. Really dig Dune. I do like the longer cut. This one's just the standard version. But still, some great stuff. And I really need to read the novel, which I finally have in my possession, and I will get to that very soon. Alright. Total fucking Recall, man. Oh, man, just awesome stuff, man. When Schwarzenegger was just killing it. Man, some just awesome flick right here, man. Alright, Stargate. Awesome stuff as well. That Egyptian like pyramid angle stuff is just awesome. Just a good movie, man. Great cast as well. Millennium. Really cheesy flick right here. Dealing with time travel and Christopherson. Yeah, there's some cheesy fun right here, man. It's not bad. Speaking of cheese, we have Cyber Tracker with Dawn the Dragon Wilson. This is like a Terminator ripoff of sorts, but B-movie quality, just your basic popcorn flick right there, All right, this is one that might be controversial to say, but man, this one's not my cup of tea, man. Buckaroo Banzai. I finally got to see this recently. I think last year for the first time. I always remember the comic book ad, in my Marvel comics back in the days, or DC. But man, it just wasn't. I don't know, man. I definitely want to give it another revisit sometime in the near future. But Buckaroo Banzai was just, I don't know what it was, man. It just, oh man, it went over my head. All right. Inner Space, dealing with shrinking people down to microscopic levels and what have you, but also a comedy, sci-fi comedy. Martin Short, just hilarious in this. A great cast as well. Lots of fun. Joe Dante. All right. Speaking of comedy, we have The Ice Pirates. This is one I grew up watching on Cinemax and was a big fan of it. It's really bad, but in a good way. Lots of charm if you've never seen it. Definitely recommend it, and you get a really hot Angelica Houston in this. Yeah. All right. Next up, double feature. We have Morons from Outer Space, which is, tolerable, but Alien from LA, it's terrible, man. You do have, what's her name? Kathy Ireland, I believe, is her name. Yes, the model back in the days. Ooh, this one's bad. All right. Next up, we have Trancers. This is a 3 DVD set with 1, 2, and 3, and they're all fun. Really dig it. Really dig it. Good stuff right here. Lots of fun. All right. Sci-fi vampire flick right here, but not in the horror vein. It's more. This is more action, hence thrown in the stack with the hot Mila Jovovich. This one is a guilty pleasure of mine. I haven't revisited this in a while, so I definitely need to do that soon. But Ultraviolet, lots of fun. I mean, Mila, she just does what she does best. Action, like superstar that she is. She looks good, wielding a blade, firing off guns. Yeah, man. Lots of fun with a vampiric twist. All right. B13. Oh, District B13. Yeah, this one. Speaking of action, this one puts a pedal to the metal. Yeah. Lots of fucking violent action goodness in this. And I definitely need to check out the sequel. I think it's a sequel. Yeah. All right, next up, it's Babylon AD. This one has grown on me a bit after watching it 2 or 3 times. And yeah, you know, it's a lot of it's a good little story in this flick right here. And Vin Diesel, he's a cool dude, man. All right. Next up, it's Cypher, and this one, it's you know, it's a bit lacking. The times I've watched it. It is directed by Vincenzo. Is that his name? No, and I mean Vincenzo Natali. He's the one who did Splice and the original Cube, I believe. Yeah. And you know, you have the hot Lucy Liu in this, you know, but it's just it's a bit, it falls short in my opinion. All right, next up we have Final Cut. This one's pretty cool. Good cast as well, dealing with implanting memories and stuff like that. It's a nice little sci-fi thriller drama. Yeah, and Robin Williams, he excels at that kind of stuff. Oh, let me start moving these over a bit. Kind of didn't give myself any room to work with. Oh well, we'll figure it out. Next up we have 12 Monkeys. This one just awesome. But yeah, there's like some time travel as well, I believe it. I mean, I saw it just recently again, but yeah, this just it's all over the place, but in a good way. Good stuff, man. A Scanner Darkly. Oh man, this one, it's a mindfuck of a film. Yeah, man. I thought it was okay, but it kind of went over my head at times. But yeah, there you go, Scanner Darkly. Speaking of a mindfuck, Southland Tales is pretty out there as well, but I really dug this one after watching it a few like 2 or 3 more times. But it's great cast and cameos, and Richard Kelly, he also did Donnie Darko. It's just really out there, but so damn good. All right, next up we have the original, the Day the Earth Stood Still, and because it's included in this, and the newer one, which I don't remember much of, but did recently watch the original, and good stuff, man. Good stuff. All right, next up, it's Sunshine by the guy who did 28 Days Later. I believe it says so right there. Okay. Yeah, Sunshine. You know, I don't remember much of this. Definitely want to give it another view. It's been a long time. I've only saw it once, so. I wasn't sure to put this in my comic book movies or not, because I never read the comic, Sky Captain and the World of Tomorrow, but I did see one floating out there, but I don't know what came first, the movie or the comic or the movie. Regardless, yeah, this one's like your little action flick right here, but I don't remember much of, and I need to revisit that sometime soon. Now this one I thought was kind of cool, and a lot of people hate it. Jupiter Ascending. I thought the storyline was pretty epic, and you know, for what they were trying to with what they could probably spend on their, you know, with their budget. But yeah, Jupiter Ascending, I dug it. And this one is like some sleaze dealing with some sci-fi. Dream Master, the Erotic Invader. Yeah, having to do with like dreams and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. Here is kind of a mixed one. I put in sci-fi because it does deal with time travel as well. Timeline. Read the book by what's his name, Mr. Jurassic Park himself, which I can't remember. Damn it. But yeah, pretty cool stuff, man. I dug it, man. Time travel and knights and all that goodness, taking over castles. All right, so I don't have many like when the world ends kind of movies. So 2012, it's sci-fi in my opinion. It's kind of dealing with like I guess shit that can happen. I don't know where to put this. It doesn't belong in my horror. Maybe action. I don't know. So 2012, it's in my sci-fi. Kill me. All right, Rise of Planet of the Apes, the only Planet of the Apes movie I own. Sad. And oh well, what can you do? All right, next up we have Avatar. You guys all know what's up with that. Star Trek 2: The Wrath of Khan. Probably my favorite movie of the Star Trek, the original series. Yeah, has to be. I do like 4 though, dealing with the whales. I think it's part 4, right? It's just funny. Anyways, all right, getting off topic there. We have Star Trek as well, the reboot. Pretty cool stuff. And of course, what's a sci-fi collection without Star Wars films? New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, which has to be my favorite now. As I've gotten older. Return of the Jedi. I do have like this bonus material disc that came in the box set. I just went ahead and just dumped it out of the box set. No need to show that off. Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, and Revenge of the Sith. Don't have any of the newer stuff. Been catching that stuff on Netflix. Clone Wars. This is the animated series, Volume 1. These are like micro shorts, but they're really well done and they're really awesome. Yeah, good stuff. I remember watching them back in the days on the Cartoon Network, so I was really happy to find them on DVD. And this is Volume 2, which the micro shorts, they have got a bit longer and there's less episodes. But anyways, it's a really good series. All right, and Terminator is next. Salvation, the only Terminator I own. Wow, pretty sad, huh? And speaking of Terminator, it kind of goes into like almost like post-apocalyptic. So I kind of throw my post-apocalyptic movies in with the sci-fi. Most of them that I own are of the Italian genre, but I keep those in the collection somewhere in there. I think they're up there, yeah, with my Italian directors. But we do have Mad Max, of course. And Mad Max Fury Road, which I just fucking love. Oh, man, so damn good. Here's an odd one called Empire of Ash. This one's pretty cheesy. At one point, I believe they played Bad to the Bone during the movie. It's hilarious when it comes on. There's like this helicopter scene as well. All right, and Death Race. And this is the most obscure sci-fi entry. We have Death Comes Twice. Some post-apocalyptic cat and mouse. That was done by my homie Dave K. And we're going to finish things off with my small fantasy collection. We have The Never-Ending Story. Just damn good one. Love that one. As well as Clash of the Titans. Oh, Ray Harryhausen goodness right here. Just love it. Oh, man. The Dark Crystal. I was not a big fan of this movie growing up, but I've grown to appreciate it, and I'm checking out the new series on Netflix, which I'm digging. I'm only on episode 3, but I'm gonna take my time on it. I don't want to binge it. I want to soak it in. Dragon Slayer. Wow, this one is so damn good. The atmosphere is fantastic, especially in that dragon den. And this is one I actually got to see in theaters back in the days with my dad. Krull. Oh man, good shit right here. Lots of fun. And last but not least, Beowulf. Good book. And the movie has a cool little animation style to it and doesn't disappoint. That's going to be it, guys, for my sci-fi, post-apocalyptic, and fantasy DVD collection. Hope you guys dig it. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.